If you don't avoid those six mistakes as a dropshipper, you will never be profitable. And how do I know that? Well, me and my brother, we have been doing dropshipping for the past 8 years at this point. And we tried everything. We tried Facebook, we tried TikTok, we tried Pinterest, Snapchat, name it. We tried every strategy possible. And during those time, some strategy failed, some strategy succeeded, and we've learned a lot on how to properly optimize your store, how to properly focus on one strategy and make sure that what you follow is the right thing. Okay, so today I'm going to be very specific on what you need to make sure that you're not unprofitable. So let's dive into it. Let's not waste any more time because this is years of experience, and I wish that I had someone that would tell me those things. It took me years to learn, years of experience. Maybe it doesn't seem like much to you, but in drop shipping, a little thing can change everything. Everybody can say, oh, drop shipping works like this. Oh, drop shipping works like that. But knowing the business, the inside and outside, and really knowing how does it work, not everybody knows it. It's not complicated, but you don't know what you don't know. Simple as that. Okay, so the first mistake, not understanding how ecom really works. A lot of the dropshippers, the first thing that they do is they test a product that makes million for somebody else, but get zero sales, and they say dropshipping is saturated, it doesn't work, and that's pretty much it. That's not how dropshipping work. If not, everybody will be a billionaire by now. So you need to understand that if you don't understand your business, then how could you possibly make money if you don't understand it? So if this is your level and that's what you think drop shipping is, sorry, my friend, but you're going to fail. So what is the medium level, the intermediate level? So you realize drop shipping, is it black or white? It's all shade of gray. You understand that just because something worked for someone doesn't work for you, and vice versa. So basically what I meant there is you need to understand that, I've tried some products in the past and they didn't work for me. And I had people inside of my mentoring that came up with previous product that I have tested, and for them it's making them hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm like, how is that possible that it works for them, but it don't work for me? But on the other hand, I had product that made money for me, but didn't make money for other people. It doesn't matter what makes you money. As long as you stay consistent and you understand that not everything is going to win for you, it doesn't matter because something will win, something will fail. Not everybody wins on the same products. Not every product is $1 million product. The moment that you understand that, you start becoming like, okay, I know the game of drop shipping. I know how it starts working. And this is where you will start seeing your first, let's say, six figures, 5 to 6 figures in drop shipping. This is where you are at that point. And expert level, you've had multiple winners under your belt. You've understand how the algorithm works. You know that a small detail, the price, the thumbnail, uh, well, not the thumbnail, but I mean um the the picture itself, or even a few seconds of your video can completely change the results. But almost importantly, you also know when to quit and move on. So what I mean by this part right here is that you know how dropshipping works. You're an expert. You've made seven figures. You had multiple winners, and how do you become that? Is understanding how the business works. Is you know that this product could work. You try everything that you can. It doesn't work, you move on quickly. You don't get attached emotionally. You're detached from your emotions. You're just act based on that. Oh, it works for me. Perfect. Let me scale it. How much can I scale it? Can I scale it aggressively? Can I scale it less aggressively? Okay, great. Let me start creating more creative. Or no, I don't think this product is worth it. I think I need to put more time into something else. You will become more efficient overall, and emotion has no play at all on, one day you're profitable with Facebook ads, one day you're unprofitable and now you feel bad. No, you have no emotion whatsoever. I could make $20,000 profit in a day. I could lose $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 in a day. It doesn't matter to me. I have the same emotion. My day goes through the same way because I just know how the business works. Not every day is a profitable day. Not every product will work for me. It's just a matter of consistency, knowing what works, and doubling down on what works. That's it. And this is for the mistake number one. Let's talk about the mistake number two, wasting time on the product page. Okay, so this is for most beginners. I think this kept me up at night is you want to make things perfect. You want everything to be perfect, but you need to understand there's perfection in the imperfection. I've had a student with horrible pages and they made 6, 7 figures with their products. I had, on the other hand, older students with like incredible pages that they were so focused on their page, they weren't testing enough, they were just spending too much money and they weren't able to get out of that zone. And it's about you. Like you need to understand, even if I give you all the tools in the world, you need to understand that, okay, I need to move on. Like, let's not be like too focused on this thing. And if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. It will be perfect along the way. I will perfect it later on if it works. That's it. So the more you do, the more you win. And it doesn't need to be perfect. And if you want it to be perfect along the way that you make money, you will be able to perfect it. So don't focus unless it's making money. So mistake number three, not knowing how to handle a product that makes you money. Okay, this I think it's because of social media. So if it's make a little bit of money, enjoy it, let it run, but don't expect it to last forever. If it's making a good amount of money, then sweet, like start scaling, try to see how much can you scale. Can you make like $1,000 per day with this product in profit? Can you make $200 per day in profit with this product? Try to find what it is. And if it's printing money like there's no tomorrow, like those big product that we show on our videos or other dropshipper show, well, those ones don't appear every single day. So when they appear, we try to scale them as quick as possible and make as much money as possible. We treat it basically like a bonus. But you need to understand that if you treat all of your product like this one, it's not going to work because we have on multiple stores and our student as well product that makes one sale per day, but they're not really scalable. If you start scaling them, they aren't really going to make a profit. So you let them run at one sale per day and they could last months, they could last weeks. You don't know. We have other product that sell at like 10 units a day. And again, it's a little bit more, but it cannot be scaled. And the problem with most drop shippers is they focus too much on trying to make every product like a winning product. No, not every product is $1 million product. There's different kind of winning product. There's different echelons of winning product. Think about it. If you go to Walmart, does every product sell the same? No. Some cereals sell faster than others. Some sell slower than others. It's just about like knowing, okay, those sell more, then they will have more places in the shelf. Those sell less, they will have less places. And that's about it. So what about mistake number four? So confusing revenue with profit. I know, guys, I felt it. You want to have your first 1K per day, 2K per day, 5K per day, your first 10K per day, your first 50K per day in a single screenshot. And to be honest, I understand that it's cute, but at the end of the day, what matters is what you keep inside of your pocket. And it doesn't matter if you have $100 billion on your screen, if you're only making 0.5%, that's not what I want. I rather make, let's say, if I had to make $20,000 on my Shopify dashboard, but I would make like 5%, or I would make $10,000 per day at $10,000 in revenue, but I would make like 30%. I'd rather make that 10,000 at 30% than the 20 at 5%, because you need to understand that more sales equals more customer support, more job, more logistic, more everything. So you're doing more for not more profit. So it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Mistake number five, working with the wrong supplier. Guys, don't be in love with your supplier. Find someone that is reliable. Our supplier, we give it to all of our students. And to be honest, it's just about that. Like finding someone that is reliable, sticking with them. But if they're not reliable, change them, because you don't owe nobody anything. And Those suppliers, a lot of them, they just beginners. They don't know how to handle multiple products, and it's just what it is. Normally, the best way to get a good supplier is through a connection. So everybody that's inside of our mentorship, they get a supplier, and that's basically how I got mine with connection, and that's how I think you would get the best supplier possible. So mistake number 6 is being scared of spending money. Now you've controlled your emotions, you know what to look for, but you're scared because numbers are getting up, and you're like, well, I need to spend money to make money. Like I've tested a few products, I haven't made a profit, and knowing that you need to stay consistent, and it doesn't matter if you spend 100, 200, $400, you need to keep testing, and you need to stay consistent. Well, I understand it's a bit scary, but at the end of the day, it's a business. If you have a physical store business, or if you have a real estate business, well, you need to invest money into your house, put money down. And let's be honest, if you put a cash down into your house, let's say 20%, well, 5% because it's your first house, whatever, you need to put like 20, $30,000. You don't need to put that much into drop shipping. Let's say you invest in, I don't know, another type of business. Well, you'll need to like invest a lot of money, like a restaurant. You need to invest a lot of money upfront. But with drop shipping, like with a few $1,000s, you can make something work. So a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's not what it was." Like obviously, drop shipping evolves. Drop shipping like uh, gets more competitive, but it's still a viable business. I remember when I started, I think 8 years ago or around that time, I started with $500. But can you still start with $500? I'm not saying that you can't, but if you had a few $1,000s on the side, that would be even easier for you. And a lot of people, a few $1,000s, you pay $2,000 for your new iPhone 17. So you're going to tell me that you don't have enough money to start like drop shipping? Like this is just because your priorities are not on the right place. For me, even if I had to restart today, I would work, put money on the side, and just do it because it's a no-brainer. Like it's either that or you put, I don't know, 100K on a house payment or something like that. The difference in terms of money, it's day and night. So, guys, this is the video of today. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like those type of videos, let me know down in the comment below. I'm going to make more of them. And again, take the time to read everything about here. And again, if you know how to do things properly, this has been done with ChatGPT. Thank you, ChatGPT, for the help. But at the end of the day, I did the big lines overall. But like I said, if you understand this, you will become a great dropshipper. If you don't, you will just fail. And that's why 90% of people fail. It's not because the business is too complicated. It's because they don't put enough time. They don't dedicate themselves. And it is what it is. Not everybody is made to be a businessman, but if you stay consistent and you follow what we tell you, you follow the rules of dropshipping, there's no way you will not make money. It's like if you're buying houses, like there's no way you will lose. Maybe you could lose a little bit, whatever, if you don't do your due diligence. Like any business, something that could happen. But at the end of the day, any business that you want to do, you can make money. You just need to learn how does it work. And I know right away when I see a passionate student, when I see someone who wants it, who has like anger and like want it really badly. So wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Take care and peace out.